If you saw the beginning of this newscast, you saw former Lobo football coach Mike Locksley speak for the first time since his firing. Locksley has more to say in sports, from the state of Lobo football to what he has learned after being a head coach for the first time.
I understood what I was getting into. I don't think that it was always put out there exactly where the program was, but as I've said before, 2-26 is where it was. I don't see that there was anything differently we could have done other than to allow the maturation of a program.
How high can they go? I mean, could this become a TCU or Boise State? Because you look at the population base, it's kind of a similar situation with a team like Boise.
I still believe that you can do it here. I've obviously shown that you can recruit nationally to Albuquerque, though I'm not always sure that type of recruiting has been embraced. We've always, again, started our recruiting here in state. I think some of the limits we had placed on us in recruiting maybe hurt the relationships with our staff and some of the local coaches because we didn't have the ability to necessarily take chances on some kids that may not be ready or as developed as players right now, which is obviously the case.
What did you learn from being a head coach for the first time?
Well, I think I learned to rely very heavily on your faith. Again, a lot of times when you're coming up the ranks as an assistant, you tend to rely on yourself, and you tend to rely that, hey, I will be able to do this. But I learned pretty quickly here with the short honeymoon that we had that you better have some strong faith, and you better have some strong value systems and beliefs that will enable you to endure tough times.